Hello, welcome to Wool on Wednesday. I'm Jessica.
I'm Anna.
It's nice to be here with you today. My mom Lori is out of town at the beach, so we have the fun job of doing Wool on Wednesday today. So we are bringing to you these really awesome little notions. We've got lots of little things that we like to throw in that make our knitting a little bit more fun because they're fun. So we have a Fix-It class coming up here at the end of October, and I want to start this off with showing you some of my favorite little toolkits that I love having when I have a mistake that I need to fix.
Yes.
So one of the things I really love is my little Acrew toolkit. And this is really nice. You get some really lovely little scissors. They're metal. They open up.
They're
just
sharp.
They're just
good.
the tiniest little scissors. And this is magnetic, so they hold right on there. So that's really nice. And then it comes with a little tape measure, and we have our little Arkansas Yarn Co. tape measures in ours.
Of course.
So they're fantastic. And you've got a little gauge measuring tool in here that holds, that just sits on top of this, and it holds all of the little pockets inside. So it comes with 2 darning needles, which is really nice, and they're fairly sharp. For a blunt tipped needle, they're fairly sharp, and they stay in there on the little magnet that's in there.
Oh yeah.
And so that's really nice. And then you even get little light bulb stitch markers. So they fit in this little thing as well, and they're magnetic, so they just kind of stick in there, which is really nice. And then if you have anything that you want to store in here, there's definitely space.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just use the little cover tool, and it just kind of holds everything in place because it just sticks right on there.
Yeah, you can stick in your extra favorite little progress keeper.
Yes, and that's what I usually do. Is I've got all of my progress keepers in there that I like. And then it's even got a little needle gauge on the sides, and it tells you US size and metric size. So that's really cool.
It's a very deluxe little
it is.
Kit.
And it's rubber, so it does have a little bit of give to it, so it's not going to break in any way. For less than $40, I feel like it's a really great little kit.
I love it.
I love it. And then something similar that we have to that are our little holographic hexagon notions pouches from Modular. I love this. It has a little lobster clasp on it, so you can clip it to just about anything. And then you get all sorts of little goodies in there. So it zips open like this, and it comes with its own little 3D, I don't think it's 3D printed, but it's definitely etched little plastic needle gauge. So you've got all of your little needle gauge holes
I never
in
noticed
there.
it has this little yarn ball thing on it. I use my this is what I like to keep with my stuff.
I do too.
And so I always have this, and I had never noticed that.
So it does fit right in the little zipper pocket, and then it also comes with these cute little folding scissors, which I use all the time now. I love these. They open up really nice for little folding scissors. The more you use them, the easier they get to open, and then they've got just a really nice sharp tip to them. So I think these are really quite fantastic little scissors. And again, they're easy to fold back up, which a lot of folding scissors, sometimes they're just really tough, but not these. These are really nice, and again, they just go right back into the little pouch. And then you also get this little diaper pin with some stitch markers on them. Some of them have these little silver hexagonal ones, and some of them have more of a rainbow. So that's really fun. And then you also get one of my favorite darning needles of all time is the little bent tip. And there's a color in your pouch that matches your pouch. So they tried to make them very color coordinated, which I really like. And it all just zips right in this little thing. You have all those little pieces in here, and it's quite a convenient little carrying case.
And it's easy to spot in your bag because it's bright and shiny.
It's very shiny. I mean, look at the holographic on these things. I love them.
That's one of my things. I like to have my things kind of bright if it's going in a big bag.
Yes, it is really nice to have in your overall knitting bag. And speaking of shiny things, we got in some new little tidbits. We have a guest teacher coming in November, and the Saturday before Thanksgiving, I want to say it's November 20th, we are having a Portuguese knitting class here in the shop with one of our good friends, Christy. So we ended up doing a restock of our Jill's Beaded Knit Bits Portuguese knitting magnetic pens. And we got some beautiful ones this time.
So I pulled my favorites.
Or did you?
Yes. So this is one I got in the last batch. It has mermaid scales.
Let's see if I can get that closer.
And it's,
look at that.
You know, it's shiny.
It is.
So,
and then the other thing I really love about her little things is that she's got a decorative piece on the back magnet as well.
Yeah.
And those are really pretty.
And this is it's very firm, good.
Yes.
It's not going anywhere.
You have to slide it apart rather than pull it apart.
So this one, I actually picked this one because I thought it was fun for you.
It is beautiful. The green.
So they, some of them are like a more round medallion shape, but I think pretty much all the ones I'm showing are not. And then there's this pretty little turtle.
The turtle is one of my favorites. I love the super chunky
gold
flecks that are in him, and then he's also got the little tree medallion on the back. So
one of them has a bird on the back.
Oh, does it?
Yes, I can't remember which one that was, but I mean, you don't see it, but it's fun knowing it's there.
Yes.
What's next?
So
another restock.
We did get another restock in of the twice sheared sheep row counter chains, and we got some more of this really shiny little bee. And these are really fun. These are great for if you have like multiple repeats of some rows, because then you can mark with the little hook what repeat you're on and what row number you're on by just sliding it over to the next number. So these are really fun. We got in some more of the twice sheared sheep row counter chains, and we got a bunch of the mediums, which will fit on a up to a US needle size 8. So we've got some more of those.
And those are especially good if you are not as good at remembering to click.
Yes, on a clicker, because you have to pass by it. It sits on your needle like a stitch marker. So it works really well because you have to move it in order when you get to it.
Yeah.
So it reminds you to go ahead and check off your row more or less. And then we also have these really nice little numbered stitch markers from Twice Sheared Sheep. They come in the rainbow stitch markers, and they are numbered 1 through 9, or 0 through 9, which will be 1 through 10, 0 through 9. So those are really nice. And sticking with the stitch markers, we carry Pretty Warm Designs. I don't know if you know that, but these are really nice. You get several little stitch markers in whatever style you choose. These are the little metal hearts, which are magnetic. So if you have any of the Cocoa Knit stuff, you can use these with that. Or if you wanted to put them in your little Acreworks, they would stay in here. But they also, all of the Pretty Warm Designs comes with this little metal tin. So you get a little carrying case when you buy stitch markers. Which
I like
think
those heart ones especially.
Yes, I do too. I love the little hearts. They're fantastic. And then the other ones that I really love is the little sweater kit. You get a beginning of round marker and 2 knit 2 together and 2 slip slip knit markers with this. And then you also get this cute little, just little heart stitch marker, which these are on the really long wires. So you can even use these up on, I think you could probably use these up to like a size 15 needle.
Probably.
I would imagine. So they do cover quite a range of needle sizes with these. And again, you get the really nice little metal tin to carry your stitch markers in with every single one of these. And then, you know, when you get ready to be finished with your knitting for the day, we've got these really nice little Gelby, the ones that we carry are the little sheep, which I didn't think to pull one of these out.
They're very
to
cute.
show you the sheep, so I'm going to do that.
Each sheep is hand embroidered.
Yes.
Which boggles my mind.
Yes, because she French knots every single one of these little sheep onto these felt balls. So it comes with a little silicone ring that it is attached to, and then it's got a little lobster clasp, so you can hook it on your knitting as a progress keeper while you're working on it. And then when you're ready to put your knitting down, you take this little silver band and you can either move it up to make the hole smaller or move it down to make it bigger to fit on whatever size needles you're working with, and they slide right over top of your needles to keep them together and to keep your stitches from falling off. So you just take your needle tips together and put them into the same little hole on top and just slide it on, and it keeps them together and it stays there, so there's nothing that's going to allow your stitches to fall off, which is really nice. And I love that it's got the little lobster clasp on it, so when when it's not on your needles, you don't lose it.
Yeah, and you can use it as a progress keeper.
So that's really fun. But where are you going to keep all of these? We've talked about all of these stitch markers. Where do you like to keep your stitch markers?
In these little pouches.
That's adorable.
Little leather pouches. It's got that fun little, you twist it, open it, and then there you are, your little interior.
You know, I think that that's super cute. It makes me think of those old little coin purses.
Yes.
Which I absolutely love. I can't find one of those to save my life for my purse.
I know that there's one at my parents' house. Watch out, Mom and Dad.
So those are really lovely. And we do have them in a few colors. We've got a few of these left. These are real leather pouches, and they are hand sewn. So these are made by hand. They're very nicely put together. They're leather pouches, leather cord, and then it's got a true metal clasp on it. And so we've only got a few of these colors left. So I don't know about you, but when I am done knitting, I like to drink out of my Arkansas Yarn Co. tumblers. So these are a ton of fun. We had these laser etched with our logo on them. And if you want something a little bit bigger, we do also have an Arkansas Yarn Co. bigger tumbler. It's our logo tumbler. This is our original one. We love this. It's double walled, 20 ounces, and it's got a little slide on the top so that you don't spill anything if it drops. And then our little wine tumblers are 16 ounces. So we do have the full 20 ounce size tumblers, or we also have these little 16 ounce wine tumblers, which are really nice, and they do come in a variety of colors. So I think that that's all that we have for y'all today. Thanks for hanging out with us on this Wool on Wednesday. And we hope that we've given you some new ideas to make your knitting a little bit more fun with some notions. We will not be with y'all next week. My mom will be back, so we look forward to seeing you next time.
Bye.
Bye.